Also, I'm gonna go on Twitch real quick and see if I have any angry DMs. Just a reminder to everyone, guys, the mods' words are law. I trust them because they all have worked with me a lot in the past, so,
Sorry.
please.
Yes, you can do that, Pierce.
Don't fight with them. Don't argue with them.
Yeah, BP.
They're just here to make sure everyone follows the rules and stays
If you are an
safe.
individual player, come in for.
So please don't
TSB, go blue.
don't fight with them, and don't then come crying to me about it.
PLH, come in for.
By the way, I'm putting up the Friday Night Fights EU branch on the VODs channel. It is going live now.
Cadian.
And the NA branch will be up in the morning.
There was...
Oh yeah, Stingo, EU was great.
No, Cadian, come in for.
Now I will put a single rock in my scotch.
Oh, do that.
Ah, that's some good stuff. Nice little sip.
Does BLUFOR have helicopters?
Yes.
The 40K op isn't till tomorrow night.
Something went wrong with the upper line. I know I put them in. There's something wrong with them.
Okay.
The assets are there, and the slots are there for them.
Hold up, how many BLUFOR helicopters are there?
Squad leader Alpha.
There's two AH-6Ms. Wow, okay.
I can bump my guys down to Delta 3 and Delta 4.
Bravo 2 is going to open up here in a second as well.
Prince, mine. Hunter.
If you're not currently slotted, come in for.
So we're at about 109, by the way, so let me get the number down to 105. You meant the VOD from the last op?
And
Oh, that VOD is already out. That's like a month-old video. I just never got around to editing. At least I think the VOD is out. Let me... I have the channel right here.
That's close enough. Alright. Pierce 66 on the clock, get your platoon together.
Oh, it's gonna cut the music here. We're gonna switch it to something else. Let me just,
Mm-hmm.
This is an old VOD, though, so...
I'm happy with my team. Wait, actually, can anyone vouch for these pilots down here?
Outcast is good.
Yeah, I can vouch for Outcast as well.
I can
Okay,
vouch
oh,
for Greg
thanks.
Legs. One at a time.
Actually, I don't think the VOD was ever released, because I'm not
Platoon,
seeing
can I make a
it.
suggestion?
So,
Go
oh
for
well
it.
to that.
We're probably going to need an assistant.
I know for a fact the,
Yes, we are. We are going to need an assistant missile specialist.
Okay.
please, and-
Yeah, that video is
you.
deleted,
Can
so I
anyone
guess
vouch for
it'll never be
Nomad as
released.
a-
Oh well.
As a pilot.
I'm sorry.
No,
We can vouch for no
Yeah,
message.
brilliant.
Sure.
Okay, brilliant.
No musket fly too.
In that case, I am. Do we have a? Yeah, I'm happy with all of this. Yeah.
We're getting Skyrim music for this fight. Screw it.
Alright, Indigo, 6 seconds, get your platoon together. Let Alpha Squad leave slaughter fill up, don't worry about it.
Copy. For the Echo.
No, there's always tomorrow's up. Yep.
What's the Mi-42D?
I'll be solo Zeusing that.
The Mi-42D is an attack helicopter, I believe.
Okay.
Hey, Patriot, you want to switch out?
Mi-42, what? There's only an Mi-8?
Pen, if I could get you to fill in a Delta team.
Top line is incorrect.
It's meant to be an Mi-24.
No, it's correct. There on BLUFOR there's 2 littlebirds, and on IN4 there's an Mi-24 and an M8.
Pen, how copy?
What's an Mi-42?
Ready. It says 42.
Thank you. I will need someone else to fill in Delta 2. We cannot have one-man squads.
So the MAT team is an Igla.
I need a Bravo squad lead.
And the MAT team is a
Preferably someone from
Stinger.
Bravo 1, since Bravo 2 is already undermanned. I mean, oh, I was gonna say I can squad lead and just lead from my team.
No, I'd prefer to have a squad leader.
Tomorrow's operation is at 8 p.m. It's a 700th operation. They're going to be defending Sharpur. And that's why I was saying there was a lot of similarities with that operation. But I have a lot of custom kits and surprises they're going to fight, so.
And Delta 4 slot up to Delta 3.
That's the Matt team.
Yeah, that's the Matt team.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
We'll see how things go.
Also,
I released a little highlight in the middle of the day, that little disco grenade thing.
Marshal Fate, I need you in Delta 2.
That's for the noise marines.
Roger.
Which I don't think I actually have any, it's just Slaneshi for children.
Wait, who said that?
There we go.
Alright, we're pushing the map screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing the map screen.
Yes, Tin, I have your package. We will do an unboxing this Saturday as well. If not with Bloodwing, then it'll be with myself.
Good, Patriot. If you want to switch out Patriot, then that's fine with me. What's in game? You
Oh, y'all confused me. Delta 4 is an MMG team.
Wait, the
No,
MI-42
Delta 4's Matt team.
Shouldn't it be
No.
MI-24D?
Delta 3
It
was
should
an
be
MMG.
MI-24D. I noticed that. The MI-42 was never developed.
Delta 5 is the Matt team.
No, there will be an MI-42. Risk of rain, info recruits are to assault a BLUFOR held pound and send launch codes to artillery batteries.
Who's the mission maker? Boston.
That would be me.
Oh, another...
Yeah, I'm sorry about...
Another entrenchment I know quite well here. So BLUFOR is going to have a massive trench to... God, this freaking fortification brings back memories, but they're going to have like 50 people fortifying it. What?
This is... Well, okay, so first of all, the description does not match the slots. The description only said that there was an MI-8. It failed to mention an MI-24 or littlebirds. Secondly, this terminal uplink, holy shit.
It's gonna be Hamburger Hill modernized, man.
Yep, it is modernized Hamburger Hill, complete with helicopter support on both sides. Oh my god. I'm actually very excited for this now. A fiery conclusion.
You're fine, Damba. It was good enough. I mean, again, it was rigged in OPFOR's favor anyway, but, you know, BLUFOR for what they pulled, I mean, it was alright.
So, yeah, well, as I was about to say. Ooh. Rain.
Some nice lighting, a little bit of fog underneath, alright.
15-minute timer?
15. Because BLUFOR needs a lot of time to set up their nice little fortification.
Will be joining us.
Yeah,
you forgot to turn off TFAR.
Where will you be when TFAR strikes?
When TFAR strikes.
So I'll tell them about that little thing too, but so BLUFOR, we're seeing 2 MI-8s, we're seeing an artillery mortar, 2 quad bikes, the 450 cals, and looks like a lot of spare explosives for that mortar. Little birds are armed with a single minigun each.
The classic single 7.62 minigun.
Yep, and now looking at Independent here, they're in the foggy ground. We have an Mi-24. It has UPK.
They're armor piercing.
It has the motherfucking UPK gun pods.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, that's messy. And then we got an armed little bird here with 2 door guns. It's the, looks like PKP model, so that's only 7.62.
I'm sorry, where do you see the little bird on the N4 side? I must have missed that one.
No, there's 2 little birds on BLUFOR side. Independent has the Mi-24 and the
you
Mi-8.
Also said BLUFOR had the MI-24.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the last round. I've already started drinking my Johnny Walker Blue Label. Oh yeah.
Send me a picture of that, because I don't fucking believe you.
You want me to go get my bottle downstairs?
Yeah, go get your bottle, and I will do a quick little second intermission.
So,
no intermissions. We're letting Boston speak.
The thing about the mortar is all those boxes, you have to actually manually reload the marks.
Oh, that's fine. It's a mortar.
Oh, yeah.
So
I like
you have
that,
8 rounds
honestly.
in the mortar, and then each of those boxes is another 8 rounds.
That's messed up.
That's not bad. What do you mean that's messed up? What?
Defend Hamburger Hill. There were 4 boxes of mortars. 8 times 5. 4 boxes and the one in the mortar is 40 rounds. So yes, that's messed up.
Hey,
that's called
we're
murder.
2 for 2 for defensive. The defensive team winning. Might as well make it 3 for 3.
Then again, that UPK. I hope that thing doesn't get squandered. I will love to see that thing in use.
There are stingers, so we'll see.
Alright, so, okay.
I've never thought I'd say this, but Liru, don't go.
Wire guides on the little birds, knowing that the pilots are probably not going to be the best pilots.
Well, I mean, who actually are the pilots?
Outcast is one of them. So,
oh,
yes.
never mind. Yeah, no, they need wire guided. Anyway.
Anyway.
Nah, Outcast, he's pretty decent.
Outcast, Chub, and someone else, I think. I forget who. Outcast,
let's see, Nomos.
It's gonna be a treat to see 50 people in this base,
Yeah,
though. Hot damn.
With an ACOG with an RMR on it. But yeah, this will be interesting to see. I mean, it's very small BLUFOR area, which works well into BLUFOR's favor. They can post up. They can post up pretty well all around. We have, I believe last count I had was like 55 to 50 or something like that, something along those lines. So they have the manpower to spread it out and get a good 360-degree coverage on this whole base.
We are seeing ACOGs in the field, though. OPFOR is taking PSO scopes as well, but they're only going to have the one choice of PSO scope, so that should be interesting. But I think, I know PKMs you can't put any scopes on, but 249s you can put scopes on. So, yep, some scars for 762. The weapon diversity is pretty nasty here. But yeah, with the 249, one of the advantages BLUFOR can now exert here is the fact that their machine gunners can get magnified optics while OPFORs cannot. So a little bit of a nice balance change there.
Especially with those UPKs of the Mi-24. You know, a little bit unequal balance. You know what I mean?
So Terminal 1 is in a ditch. So it can't be struck by UPKs. That's nice. Not really a ditch, but an underground tunnel. Terminal 2, though, is very exposed on the back of a bunker here. And as I say that, I'm seeing the mortar being moved. They're going to need a nice open area to use that, but if the Mi-24 can see it, that'll be a very easy target with that UPK ammo. With both pylons, they're going to have about, what's 750 times 2? 1,500 rounds of UPK. I'm hoping that's been edited, but that's a lot of ammo.
No. That's 600.
I'm loving this combo line of following the mortar. It's just the mortar and 3 people carrying the boxes.
Yeah, those pods
still 1,000.
Mi-24 are 300 rounds each. So that's 600 for
Gotcha.
total.
It's not too bad. A decent amount, more than enough, but...
Well, and that's not even including the chin gun, which has 1,500.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's only 12.7, though. It doesn't really do a lot of damage. And in the past, we haven't really seen chin guns get used too much. In Friday Night Fights...
But
yeah, but it's also because they got pilots have to be careful about the MAT teams back then would get javelins, which can take out aircraft. But in this case, the MAT teams are dedicated AA teams, so
they have a chance at least.
Kinda.
More so than with a javelin. Kinda.
I think the main thing I wanted to go for with this mission is to have the helicopters keep BLUFOR suppressed so that they couldn't actually fire out while the rest of Independent moved up, but I don't know how well that's going to quite work here. What was it? I think it was a 3... I didn't even say, fuck. Dude, I'm forgetting so much today. I'm so ashamed.
You're alright, man. I'm tired. I'm drinking.
Don't worry, just forget how ashamed you are.
Well,
oh my gosh, Anderson's been kicked off his own server. For shame.
What a shame.
Now we shame him? Alright, that's good.
Yes.
No, I completely forgot to mention that there was a shortened time limit for the first mission on Beach Day.
Yeah, I mean it was only like 3 minutes, but yeah.
But though, to that point, OPFOR started steamrolling from what I saw in Spectator in that last 10 minutes there.
Yeah, but then they lost it because BLUFOR set up a few clever machine gun positions and basically nullified that entire OPFOR push in the first round.
Yeah. Mistakes were made.
BLUFOR, meanwhile, they've set up a good mortar position. It's open. I don't think they'll accidentally hit anything in the base here. It's on the right side. The real fear, though, is the UPK strafing that mortar and instantly destroying it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like my favorite mortarman, Risk, is going to be on this one. Like, legitimately, though, he is the mortar crew for the group of CSC, and he can hit something if you tell him where it is.
I don't see Nariscon anywhere on this round. I guess he called it early, which is unfortunate. I know his name as someone that's really good at this game, at least for Friday Night Fights concerned. So Outcast is in his helicopter. Other helicopter's still empty. I think Chub is going to take that. I think one of them did have a co-pilot as well. I thought I saw 2 co-pilots taken, but they might have been respec'd into other areas. I'm just excited, again, to just see all the BLUFOR guys in this military base. Because I, as a Zeus, always have trouble for Vietnam and... I think it's only been Vietnam, actually, garrisoning this base, trying to, balance it between frames and, fortifying every single spot. So I'm going to be curious to see how BLUFOR kind of divides all their guys here. And I'm already seeing Scandi Recon starting to funnel some dudes out of the eastern entrance here. Interesting.
Yeah, very complicated and maze-like interiors with all the tunnels, bunkers, barbed wire, trenches. Just even if Infor is able to get inside and breach the perimeter, they still have a hell of a fight ahead of them. BLUFOR could hide behind literally any corner.
TSB
and
is
there
D3,
are
alright.
more than enough places where if you don't look the right way, you're dead. Sucks.
Yeah, and that's
fine.
Counting the
Yeah, second person, especially to operate those cameras, would be really nice, but one of them has a second guy. The other one looks like their co-pilot left, so that's unfortunate.
That one spot they can get up in, and then it's just a maze. Like you said, places everywhere.
I think the best, call me crazy, but I think the best approach route for them is actually going to be from the east along the road.
Well, Sister Fist, I'm going to be honest, the 1080 can make, like I'm on Ultra right now and the frames are good, but
maybe have a supporting fire
if this was a Zeus op, we'd be seeing a much different story here. Frames are subjective to the complexity of the op and what's running on the mod set and the server, so...
and from there, I mean, you have, cover for them to hide behind, a bunch of tree stumps.
I've heard that the 380 has better encoding for streaming, though, which would help out.
Guard huts. I'm not even seeing any statics in them.
At least if you're using NVAC for it, which I am.
You have that ability to walk along the exterior or push in from that entrance into the base itself, in my opinion.
So, one other thing I also did want to bring up, if you go back to Infor Spawn and then you go up the hill to where those 2 houses is, and you follow them, there's actually a clearing within the trees that's not marked within the map that they can use to get up a little
I remember why Boston was turned up.
Could you give a grid rep for
that? Sure. So it starts at, let's see, I am at grid ref. Okay, I forget how you do grid refs. Is it bottom then side?
Top left, bottom right.
Top, left, bottom right. Okay, I'm gonna try 028053. It's not too far from where Infor is.
028 is clear out of bounds.
053028, he flip-flopped them.
Yeah, 053028?
I see what he's talking about. Past the house, there's a little bit of a clearing.
Oh, yeah.
They can use that to drive the vehicles up because there's some paths. And then they could use that to basically get right up to the base and attack it from the southern side. Not a bad idea.
They still have the opening, the big old clearing around the base, but it'll allow them to get up there a lot faster than maybe BLUFOR would be expecting. here comes Anderson.
BLUFOR has like 55, 60 people defending this base, and yet it still feels so spread thin, you know?
But also think the first mission though, because they were also, it seemed, spread thin from when I actually died and got into spectator. They were everywhere.
This is a Vietnamese-based map, so yeah.
So
it's good that you're feeling those
for them that they're
vibes.
spread out so far, because then like a single team coming over to help aside.
So BLUFOR's biggest job here is going to be to pull proper 360.
I'm watching Iander fist Finn over by the eastern side of the base.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yes.
What I'd love to see, though, is if Independent could load up some guys in the Mi-8 and potentially the 24 and land them on the northern side. Though I think the best route to approach this base would either be the far west or the forestry from the far east. However, there's not really any good cover from that forested area. There's a little bit of an openness to it, so they'd have to push up to these rocks on the side of the hill here. And then the front defenses, I mean, there's a little bit, but not that much. I think the west would be a better bet, because there is some sporadic... It's open, but there's some sporadic tree cover here. But both sides, I mean, compared to the alternatives, are better here. I'd like to see Independent field in some gun runs from that UPK, but there is enough room here where if BLUFOR is paying attention, they could walk mortar rounds on any assault vector that comes in, and it could get very messy. What I'm worried about, though, is how are the marksmen going to be utilized here? Because I think that's also going to help make or break this. Because since BLUFOR is going to be spread out thin on these defensive lines, if the Independent marksman, who is, let's see, it is Arcor. Oh, of course it's Arcor, the guy that runs the show. I would hope he's good at this. But he could definitely pick off some guys in different parts of the base while staying, you know, afar in the tree lines with his MOS scope with the SVD. He could do some significant damage. However, BLUFOR's marksman, which is Stahenbay, I call him Stalingrad, if he finds the main vector of where Independent is attacking from, he could get somewhere and also get a few kills in. So I think it's, again, going to be a testament to how well the marksmen do. More so for Independent because BLUFOR have that mortar, but Independent, they do have the better air support, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of PSO sites. I'm even seeing a PSO site on the PKP. I guess that either got hard-coded or something, because they have those sites. But yeah, I agree with you in that with all the magnified objects on BLUFOR, the marksman for BLUFOR has a little bit of a greater reach, but with the fog, that's mitigated to a certain degree.
And that's not even including the mission, I think you just said summit that should be set of like 700 to 1,000.
So by the way, mission has started. There are 9 additional dudes loaded in the Mi-8, but I believe it took at least one chopper gunner scrolling down real quick. I actually cannot tell. It looks like they have a pilot and a gunner on it, and then we see Bravo, squad leader, and medic, part of Bravo 1 and all of Bravo 2 loaded in there. They're going to try to do an outflank. We see some vehicles pulling around on the right side. It appears to be Alpha and Alpha 2, with the rest of Alpha following behind. And then we have just the rest of Independence kind of staying put at base. I guess waiting to see where these helicopters go. But 24 and Littlebird coming close together. Outcast is trying to look around here, but the 24 going right over him.
That's a good, what?
Wow.
Like 300 meters in height difference they have there?
Yep.
Yeah, I wonder if the Mi-24 even knows that Outcast is there.
I don't even think so. The fog is so thick down there.
So we got to give Outcast credit here, because he's flying in first person. So he has no idea how really close he's getting to these trees are, but the fact he's literally just flying right over them, I think, is a real testament to how good of a pilot he's being right now.
Now, okay, real quick. The Mi-24 is flying over base. Masai has a sting route. He's looking up at it.
Oh, please tell me the 24 doesn't get squandered. For fuck's sake.
It
If
very
it
easily
does,
could
I'm
have.
gonna be sad.
If it very easily could have right there. If Masai had gotten a lock.
Mostly fogged out, but that Stinger should be able to track it pretty easily.
Yep, Stinger and Igla have a maximum range of 1.5 clicks. And there was a good chunk of time right there where that Mi-24 was in range. But meanwhile, we have Chubb and Nomas have gotten out of their Mi-8. They've pulled it to the top left corner of the map, and they're keeping it in reserve. And they're going to hear the 24 buzz their position now. 24, meanwhile, coming down to the south, potentially...
It's okay, Boston. I tried. There's no point.
There's no helping him now?
Oh, I can't pronounce for shit. Don't worry about it.
Also, you can't ID shit, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
I called it an Mi-24 again, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes. I actually called it an Mi-8.
Okay, 24 with guns flying back south. Outcast in Little Bird over tree. Other Little Bird has 2 dudes, and they have dismounted on northern corner and are waiting in reserve.
So is Sky Phoenix gonna throw a fire rocket down at the tribe?
Mi-8 landed. It is going to take more people as another group lands in. Jesus Christ, Liru. Loads in, and they will go at different angle.
We have a very interesting convoy happening, still very close to Green Force spawn.
Yep, it's all of Alpha.
We have yeah, it's the UAZs, the Offroads. They're just kind of trudging through the forest trying to refine the road. I guess they didn't get the memo of not to drive through forests in Tanoa and on RHS PKO.
So, I mean, they're bringing all of the 50 cal Humvees with them. And that's a smart call. And then we've got some of BLUFOR. I think this is Scandia Recon that's pulled out.
Yes, it is. Ooh,
Ooh, 24 doing the fire.
It shoot fire rockets.
I think that was a major miss because it was way out of position to really hit anything there.
And it was looking north.
No, Luke, no, you were the guy that just hosted me. Ah!
And yeah, Scandia Recon.
Thanks for the host, Luke.
I wonder if they're, based on where they're looking, they might be hunting for this Mi-24 drop-off team.
Is that the helicopter? I think Outcast. Yeah, Outcast is getting dangerously close to the in-force spawn with this Little Bird.
Oh, hey, real quick, Dooley died.
What?
Dooley was in the convoy of Alpha Vix, and he died. I don't know how. Oh, there, that's why he got kicked. Never mind. I'm like, why is there a skull next to his name? Like, did the Vic just do a poof or something? I don't know.
And there it is.
And it looks like the Mi-8's coming down for a second drop-off of people.
Yep. Shin Turret is doing a little bit of harassment on the main base. Staying high altitude to try to give itself some distance to evade a Stinger here. Mozzie pulling it out, trying to get a lock though.
Yeah, this fog is really playing their hands to the N4 helicopters, especially with the suppression they can do. But that can easily turn
Alpha's convoy vectoring right. Hold up, Outcast might catch this convoy.
Yeah, but will the convoy catch him? They should be able to.
They have multiple 50 cals as well.
Oh, he sees.
Yeah, he's coming right over them. Oh,
Outcast, pull up.
Get out of there.
Ooh, engine hit!
And that something broke, and yeah, he needs to find a place to land and get that.
Luke, thanks for the 36-month resub. Jeez, 3 years, my friend. Oh man, FPS was chugging. Yeah, this map is notorious for bad FPS, but thanks for that, host, man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Take out that convoy.
They should be able to just hear those gunshots. They're way close enough to.
Other Little Bird spooling up, coming back into the AO. Outcast trying to line up his run, gave a few shots to try to see where his gunfire would go. Now he's looking for the convoy again because they've pulled around.
This could be a good straight. Outcast puts this right.
Getting those shots a little bit high. Mi-8 right above him.
That was probably what, 20 meters, 10 meters?
Yeah.
More shots coming in. Outcast stops and pivots.
Yep, he's trying to shoot down at the convoy here. Taking some heavy fire. He's contending with 3 50 cals shooting at him.
lucky after lucky.
The other little bird is coming into this AO as well, but it's going a little far to the south. Scandi Recon, meanwhile, they've heard that 50 cal fire, and they're trying to move in. Eander is their AT. We could see something interesting going. He's got another stick. I'd love to see him hit a Vic.
These are all soft Vics.
Yep.
One rocket should do it, and even rifles can kill all
I
people.
think they just spotted them. I'm seeing, who is this right here? Nafes just spotted Firefire's Vic, but he's already moving.
By the way, Mi-24 just did a really close pass to the base. I want to say about 100 meters away from the base itself. We have a little bird now, looks like possibly in pursuit. That's Nomas and Chub Chub. Nope, they're going a little far to the left now. So I think that Mi-24 is testing the waters of that Stinger to see if that Stinger will try to shoot them down. But I hope that that 24 does not get too comfortable. But I'd love to see it come in and do a nice UPK run.
I think Scandi Recon's window has closed. The convoy appears to have reached, they might have been their initial destination, but they stopped and they've dismounted. So Scandi Recon now, if they wanted to do as much damage as they could.
Yeah.
Oh, no, if you
nothing.
I wonder if the gunner's just spotting at the moment, trying to see where everyone's at.
Well, the gunner only has...
Fires a little bit of that little bird. Mossy trying to get a lock with the Stinger. Nomas now trying to pursue, but that 24 is going to be a lot quicker than the little bird at this moment. Outcast also looping around, trying to follow in with Nomas here.
Yeah, so far it's only been aerial assets that have been fighting. I'm waiting for when the ground finally starts to kick off.
Oh, definitely.
Scandi, if they're able to get good eyes and good intel on the sheer number of Infor that are here, I think that they would have the wherewithal to just hold off and act as a recon.
Well, we've seen all week, all up today, Scandi Recon has done some very crazy things against superior forces, so I think they're in the mood to engage. I don't think they're going to hold out here. Besides, I mean, they're right next to all the 50 cal Vics, and the 50 cals are not facing them, so stealing some of those would be brutal.
And Firefighter's looking the wrong way.
Yep.
Nemesis pushing up with that 249. He's been heavy on the MGs, and he's going to find Hoyt soon.
So
I think he might have just have.
Notice about the off-roads is they do have the shield, and they do have, I believe, the holographic.
The holographic scope.
So they're not going to be able to see, you know, far left and right other than what exactly they're pointing at. Oh, Hoyt's about
Nemesis.
Yeah, B spots.
They need someone to fire nearby to cover to mask Hoyt being killed.
No, with the number of people that are here, I think Scandi can just brute force it and come out on top, especially with this clean shot that Nemesis has on him.
24 coming in for an attack run, and never mind. It's a cock tease. Mossy didn't have a Stinger missile loaded.
It looks like Pierce was firing at it with his AR, but again, doing nothing.
And I'm just watching Nemesis.
Germania coming close, not turning around to see Nemesis. There's a bush in between the two of them.
Max just spotted him.
Oh my god.
Nemesis just had tunnel vision and
squandered.
That's gonna pull everyone to that direction.
Nemesis, no! Nafs, clutch it!
And we have some more fire coming in.
Germania going down.
Max is still up though.
Germania gets executed.
Max was able to get a second kill. That was Infidel.
Yeah.
Flying Finn gets shot in the head.
Oh my god. That is brutal.
Gonna go over
There's a Scandi Recon squander today.
Well, to be fair, the multicam doesn't really blend in.
Yeah, that's very true. It makes them pretty exposed to that, so.
Much better.
50 cals now turning, engaging Anderson, though, pulling around on the flank. And he spots Eander and unloads in the back of his head.
Yeah. Scandi Recon is just not going to have that fight.
Anderson now immediately pulling back out with Firefighter, and they might now come in to try to sweep. Nass is seeing that this is not a fight he can win. He is going to try to bug out here. But yeah, that was a That was unlucky because Max turned around, so just big ouch. Big ouch.
Yeah, like I don't
Mortar's
even
going
know
out.
where Max came from.
The Mi-24 did a gun run, almost got Platoon Pierce. He went right past the mortar crew. That was a close one for them. I bet they're flinching in their shoes right now.
Mortar is on target. It's a little to the left of Independence, gonna splash about 20 meters to their north. There's the splash. So I think they were calling in mortars.
That's perfect for them.
Yeah, wind takes it or some kind of inaccuracy takes it away from anything, but I'm sure they're gonna send more.
Thought I just heard another one. I'm not seeing the tracer though. Nope, there's another one.
Yep, I heard it as well.
Thank you for reminding me that tracers are actually a thing.
Yep, P button.
Are you sure it's not
Where'd
J?
you learn that from?
Is it P or J? I don't know. It's one of the two.
It's P. Oh, but the Delta team that the Mi-24 dropped off to the north of the objective is starting to finally move in, but Outcast sees the one guy firing, shooting at our core.
That's our core.
And now he brought the entire base of...
Fuck, it's Anderson that runs it. Our core is a staff member though. I think.
Wars are hard.
I could be wrong. So wait. So Anderson's the head honcho. Our core's an admin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Anderson is the one who basically, I think, started it, or he's like the co-founders of it.
Yep.
Arker is a staff member who helps vet missions and shit.
Yep. Outcast doing work here, trying to suppress our core, but I mean, just look at all the Green 4 guys that have been dropped off, you know?
Shots coming in now from that chin turret.
Mm-hmm. Minimal effect.
It's definitely keeping them down, exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I said. But for whatever reason, it looks like the Infiltration Platoon is staying back. They're not even going to get involved in this fight.
I mean, with them, they've already flexed a mortar. Yeah, it makes sense. What doesn't make sense is Outcast flying through this group.
Ooh! That was a shot right there.
Gets out of the way.
Oh, he's been shot out!
He's dead.
No. AT even came up. Oh, and there goes a little bird. Nas, meanwhile, he was harassing Anderson. Nas took a few hits, though. He just sticks out like a sore thumb in that forest.
I know, right? Like, yeah, Outcast definitely flying a little too close to the sun, but he did decent. He stopped that convoy from getting to their intended destination, although I think they got there anyway.
I'll be honest here, the longer that Infor takes, the less confident I feel about BLUFOR actually winning this. Because they're slowly getting surrounded.
Mm-hmm. But the saving grace is the mortar.
Yes, if that mortar could start doing some serious work.
24 coming in for another run. Maybe they finally found that mortar and they're gonna open up with UPK. Nope, chin turret. Shots landing really close to some guys, but not really seeing any good effect there.
One of the little birds is firing at the Mi-24.
Yep, Nomad's little bird. Or Nomads, excuse me. But that, the 24 is doing the equivalent of wild weasel runs, where it's just flying through an area really fast, trying to draw out the Stinger to fire at him, or he's flying at a speed so quick that the Stinger just cannot get a lock. I've been watching Massey, and he's been having trouble with that.
Warner just went out to the west again. It was too far. It actually almost hit the little bird wreck right there.
You mean to the east?
And now?
The other west.
The base is open fire on the Infor group to the north. They've been moving through the low ground, through the dried up riverbed.
Zenos, how you doing?
Yeah, they've come into contact now, so that's the northern part that's been
Mass is also completely pulled back.
From the east now with 2 technicals and a bunch of infantry. 3 technicals, all 3.
Yep, they still have all 3.
East side.
Meanwhile, Mass is pulled way back to the south. Your MIA doing knee surgery? Hey, man, I hope it's okay.
That marksman, I think Barker,
surgery terrifies me, man.
Who is that.
But I understand that it's needed to
The shot go out from there.
keep people alive. Mi-24 coming in for another run. Looks like it's climbing altitude, trying to set something up. I'm seeing the other little bird's been shot down.
Really?
Yep. So we have Nomass almost waking up there, but yep, that little bird's down, his co-pilot's dead. I have no idea what got him.
I wonder if it was one of the Delta team, Charlie teams that were just looking up in the sky and just having
Possibly.
a shot.
Yeah, it really only takes one. There's no armor in it.
And those fucking off-road 50s are lighting up. That other days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Independent has Iglas. I'm trying to look for where he is.
Farther into this base, not trying to, reach out to the farthest extent of it. I think we'll probably win.
Another mortar round going out.
Sorry, Dom brings up a good point. Infor does have Iglas, so...
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to find the Delta 4 team guy. Just, I'm blind.
It's Frost. It's Frost, and he does not have any kills, so I don't think it was
so the way this works on
There's the UPK!
Sorry about that, go ahead.
Infor actually has an extra sheet, and Delta 5 is actually the MAT team, or HAT team.
Gotcha.
Look at this, whole firefight going on to the east. All three of those technicals, I think, opened up at once. Took down Snow, took down Nielsen, took down...
Snow's back up. There's another body a little further back by him, but yeah, that's...
That is incredible volume.
That's making them pull back, definitely.
And they're popping smoke. They're popping smoke to try and fall back, and that's going to be the perfect window of opportunity for Greenford to push
They
up.
have to do that, because there's no way they can hold that opening with the amount of fire coming in.
Nielsen goes down again to a GP. They're lobbing GLs over here now.
They need to start mortaring that ridge area from the east. Mortar has been thrown instead to focus on the northern groups, but they got to focus on where that big avenue of fire is coming from. So.
Because now that eastern side is now firing GPs up into the bunkers there where the smoke is. Like I said, I think the longer the Infor spends outside the base, the less of a chance that BLUFOR is actually going to win this.
Naf circling back. He played it extra cautious after the last fight, and that's biting him in the butt. Also, you can see one of those MiGs, excuse me, out in the open.
Looks like Platoon HQ has been dropped off on the north side for Infor.
Another UPK run coming in on the initial entrance of the compound, but I'm not really seeing that much effect here.
I just had to step away for a second. Did I miss anything interesting?
Attack run by the 24. No kills though. Just suppression.
So that's the name of the game.
I think the mortar's putting flares
Honestly,
out.
there's not much to be, said about the match. Everyone's slowly converging on the base. There's
Mi-24 with another gun run.
Oh, that went right over where the mortar was, but
Some of the mortar ammo boxes are cooking off. There's only 2 boxes left.
Ooh.
2 boxes got cooked off, so that's a lot of spare ammo.
Well,
yeah, that could be important as
8 should have a gunner or 2 that can provide suppressive fire as well to keep those guys in bunkers. If it fires in.
But Masai's got the stinger out.
Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he put that rocket out? No, he just doesn't have the angle. He's behind the wrong piece of cover.
There's the missile.
There it is.
Oh.
And
Tail hit. Oh! Yep, that thing's going down.
Critical explosion.
Though it's heading towards where Platoon HQ is, so if they can actually get over there quick enough, they might be able to save the pilot.
Maybe with Ace as a possibility.
Maybe. But again,
I see it. We saw it with the Mi-24s, that's for sure.
Oh man, look at all the trenches that were dug and how Independent has a butt ton of cover to move up with. That is a mistake on BLUFOR's end. They should have just kept with the defenses that were already pre-established and maybe put like a trench or two on the inside, not to block off the wall. Explosive going off, knocking Firefighter out. But they need to get some artillery shells to land there.
I half wonder if the mortar crew is actually having trouble trying to get through with Platoon of where to actually move. Because of, everyone basically all around at this point.
Yeah, communication disconnect could be...
just went out, I think, and hit Jello.
Another explosive trap knocking out Warwick. Someone's on Firefighter, Nutty Person trying to bandage him, so some pretty good traps made by BLUFOR, definitely. But a little early, only knocked out one guy. Actually, I stand corrected, it killed another dude. That's right next to Warwick's body, so decent trap. Very decent trap. We have Herb now coming out with an AT4, but unfortunately, I guess he missed audio identified the vehicle, thinking it was a lot closer than it actually was, and he just got mowed the fuck down. And now smokes are being popped inside. The western entrance.
I'm looking at the eastern one. Drake takes out Staffenberger, who I believe is the marksman.
Oh,
and,
right. Other west.
Got some good back and forths going in between blue and green.
Ooh.
Drake gets sprays.
Drake just came up. Yep.
And Nielsen, yeah.
That already needs to shift immediately. They need to fire danger close at this point.
If the race was here on that turret, he would have been wrecking face. Well.
Dree getting some double taps. Mortar round going out. It is going high. Yeah, that's exactly what they want to use right now, though.
I think that they might just be dumping it on that entrance right now, which would absolutely be the thing to do. And here it comes.
Beautiful shot. They need to repeat that fire mission just to fire it in that area. What the fuck? Okay, maybe not that close. Maybe not that close.
Shoot farther! Shoot farther!
Farther, forehead. Farther than that!
Too high. Oh, good thing they moved.
Hey, Sarge, I just mortared our own position.
Good job. Did you get any enemy?
Hoyt getting knocked out and actually killed. A little bit of a delay there. You know, Nafs is circling around big time here. He might actually run into Frost, Wash, Swagger, and Wiki.
And if they're not paying attention, trying to listen to that firefight far away at the base, then
Ooh.
you take him out, and no one will be the wiser.
Hey, look at Carlson. He's woken back up. Dreek is unconscious. Anderson's trying to get him. So it's just a matter of can he get up and see that they're medicing right outside his window. Ooh, Carlson's about to eat it. Martin gets him. BLUFOR needs to recrew that mortar.
I don't even know if it has any ammo left. That's
It might not.
That box should still be populated.
Trig has kind of gone off on his own, but he's really close to Terminal 2. Only one over here is Potato CF. And let's see, what is he? He's just a dude. He's just a plain old rifleman. And he's got to fight off against Arcor, Twig King, possibly Bates, Mike Midget.
Grenades being thrown off in that terminal.
Yeah, I think he spots that. Twig spots that, so he'll be calling that out. Arcor tosses another nade into the bunker. Twig is making sure the area is clear.
And Twig kills Potato.
And, yep.
No, wait, Potato's down. Could wake back up, but yeah, no, he's down.
Twig is gonna confirm that.
Oh, and so he is. One and done. Is it a linear or can they take Terminal down?
Another new PK run coming in. It's not that effective, but it is definitely a good shock potential weapon.
I want to say that that might have just been Crossfire, but I looked like Mi-24 was
Crossfire.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for. Cirrus getting the double tap.
Right? Ooh, Iceberg is going up on his own.
Yep, he was with another guy, but he got shot by Cyrus up in that tower. So what Iceberg needs to do is he needs to go up there and clear that tower. But he might get shot in the back by Nutty.
Ooh, Nutty and him, they don't meet.
Oh, Iceberg. Oh, but he's getting shot from the bunker, I think.
No, he's still fine.
Throwing some grenades out there.
Way over.
Yeah.
There's those shots though.
Spots Martin. Gets the kill.
Too much time. It's taking way too much time. Too much ammo. Switches mags.
Oh man.
He's investigating. He sees that radio pack. But he misses the head. He misses the head of platform. Turns around just in time.
That was nice for Iceberg there. Another chin turret attack.
Anderson's coming up behind
from
him,
afar.
Ooh. And Iceberg meets Anderson.
Now here's where BLUFOR can really start doing
double tap on Nutty person.
really look at this base and get kind of a layout feel for it. So when independent comes in, they should have the advantage here.
Iceberg runs
Drink wakes back up. Another UPK strike coming in, and some paratroopers.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Nafs, meanwhile, he's gotten behind some of those BLUFOR guys. He actually got some kills here. He took out BLUFOR's Igla.
Iceberg, sorry, Anderson tried to come up on Iceberg. Iceberg somehow manages to kill Anderson.
Yeah, Galil's up with them too. Grenade goes off. Iceberg on 5 kills right now. That's great.
Yeah,
Galil doing the friendly wiggle. Iceberg doing the a bunny hop right there.
I'm sure they're talking.
Oh my God.
Their comms, and he's just hiding.
Dude, Masai got Severe and Mito as they were trying to go to the other terminal site.
LaFave is making a sprint for Terminal 2, trying to pause that hack. Marcus on defense, so it's a one-on-one.
He's not gonna make it.
Nope, but he will.
He catches Arkor out of position. Oh, but Arkor with the 7.62 rifle. No scopes LaFave. Meanwhile, Iceberg has died to Wiki.
Ooh. Unfortunate.
And Oddball was able to get the kill on Marseille here, taking out the Igla gunner, or excuse me, the Stinger gunner.
And
Sholin's trying to fold back in here, but unfortunately gets shot in the back by Pads, and now BLUFOR has no one defending. BLUFOR has no one, period. Holy shit.
Yeah, once Infor broke the wire, they were able to just take this apart. Between the helicopter constantly doing gun runs, constantly suppressing, I guess BLUFOR didn't feel the ability to, not the need, but the ability to move throughout their own base, which is very, very good for Greenport, as we can see.
Hack being started on the other terminal. Slash getting caught out of position, executed by Bates. It is just up to Eagle and Hudson here. Nafs is way out of position right here.
Thanks, wakes back up.
But the amount of independent dudes coming in.
No, that could be a benefit to him because they don't know where anyone is. They're so running their base.
Well,
Bates getting knocked out again. Yeah, because he got into a 2v1 firefight. Hudson now trying to come in. Flares going over by the helicopter, but Hudson moving in, getting the drop on legs.
The terminal, he was
oh, of course he was. And the hack has been paused. Hudson now going into the bunker to hide. Wow. That's why you never... Like, when it starts beeping, then you can teabag it. But till then...
It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Indigo getting a double tap on Bates. Hudson pushing out at the worst time. Gets boxed in by Oddball and Jello.
Beautiful play. And that just leaves Eagle and
Naf's getting into the AO again. Oddball gonna restart that hack.
Ooh, Naps.
Nice shot on Arcor.
Eagle.
2 minutes, 15 seconds.
Wiki sees Naps though. Naps takes some hits. He's hurting. Another strafe. I don't think that's really called for, but
Arcor wakes back up.
Is that helicopter coming in for a landing?
Probably.
Celebration.
Hey.
Oh, it almost.
Yeah, and he's spinning. Oh, if only Naps had an AT4.
Eagle.
Oh, good shot with Naps.
Next to Arcor. Doesn't look behind him. And
Eagle going down. I don't see Nas getting this with the amount of independent guys, the helicopter right there.
And again, another great effort, but this is actually the first attack victory of the night, so that's good to see, honestly.
like I said, the longer BLUFOR spends at this pace, tries to hold it out, the less it might.
Well, what else are they meant to do?
I mean,
Wiki running down where Naps was.
But that's their one and only objective, is to just hold the base and hold these terminals. And the Mi-24 lands.
Naps getting close.
Imagine if Naps sealed the Mi-24.
No. He just has to get into the objective and take
40 seconds, but he made a wide turn here.
Oh, and the guy defending the terminal is still trying to get legs up. Oh,
Naps is, no, he shouldn't have taken that turn.
You could still get up to it and pause it, but no.
No, being way too cautious here. And gets killed by trades with Pen. That's GG. Holy crap. That's it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. We'll be back at
Oh man, there goes the helicopter.
Oh my god.
And there goes the legs.
Look at all those downs.
Go operate operationally. See you tomorrow at 8 p.m. for a 700th Cadian operation. And we already have a raid going. Sweet. Whew. All right, yep, done, run it. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Friday Night Fights.